Do you ever ask yourself what you're supposed to do when you feel stressed? Or when things don't go your way? Or you've had a very stressful day? The answer will surprise you. And the answer is... Did you get that? So the answer is... breathing. No matter how stressful life gets, there's always a moment to take a breath. So what happens is when life gets so overwhelming and our days become so full of messages, calls, responsibilities, and emails, all of these keep weighing on our minds and we forget to take a moment to breathe. Whenever things get so stressful, it's always helpful to take a step back. But the reason why a lot of us can't take a step back is that it feels like we're even catching up to our own breath. But what happens when we take a deep breath, it allows us the space, the mental space, to take a step back and to really look at the things which are giving us headaches. I just had a stressful day, and it always helps at the end of the day to take a step back and relax. So I practice breathing, or at least I try to practice breathing whenever I get stressed. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, with stress, there are two kinds. There is de-stress, which are generally negative things, and there is eustress, which is stress induced by things that can help us improve ourselves. Of course, taking a step back and breathing and relieving ourselves from the stress of a day is important. But if we don't remove the sources of the stress in the first place, we're just going to meet the same thing again tomorrow. So take a step back, relieve yourself of the stress, and then deal with the source of stress. We're all stressed for one reason or another. And it really depends on you what stresses you out. But if there's one common denominator between everyone, it's that we can't find solutions to our problems when our brains are all jumbled up. Someone once said that our ideas are like sand stirred in a bucket of water. When all of the ideas are still jumbled around, it's like stirring the pot, stirring the bucket of water. But when we take a step back and we breathe, we let the sand settle and our ideas become more clear. So take a step back, breathe, relieve the stress. Second, deal with the stress, deal with the situation. And third, and this is surprising, initiate more stress. Like I said earlier, there's eustress and there's de-stress. De-stress are generally things that are just negative. They just fill our lives with negativity. But eustress, the stress that forces us to improve, stress that pushes us to become the better version of ourselves, that's the kind of stress that you want in your life. I'm still a bit stressed from time to time, especially thinking about things that happened in the past. That's one very clear example of de-stress. Because sometimes don't you think back all the way to when you were in elementary or high school and you remember all the cringy things that you did, like you thought you were a ninja or you thought that you were part of the army and learned how to battle roll in the middle of a grassy field, or to pick up your entire bag being 6 years old only to fall down 2 flights of stairs. Or when you were in high school and you signed up for 7 different organizations and then now you don't have any social life because all you do is spend your time fulfilling all the responsibilities that you gained from all the 7 organizations. Or I don't know about the last one, maybe that's just me. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, in every situation there's something to learn. But don't let any past experience or even future experience guide how you feel. You know, when you're a stupid kid and you try to carry your very heavy bag down 2 flights of stairs and then you end up falling, well, you learn to not do that again. So looking back, at least you learned something and you treat it as a positive experience. But if you think to yourself, oh man, I was such a stupid kid and I don't know, I just didn't know what I was doing. And I feel so bad that that was who I was at that time. And I can't ever get over what I did. Or something of the similar fashion. When we let the past dictate our feelings in the present, or when we let the anxiety of the future dictate how we feel in the present, we're not ever truly living. Because what's happening is we're either living in the past or the future. But if there's one thing that we can do, we can try to make the future a bit better. Hopefully for everyone, but most importantly for yourself. So all in all, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a step back when we're stressed, eliminate the sources of stress which are negative, and find a way to engage in more positive, stressful situations. These are the situations which help us grow and become the better person that we want to be. You need to be yourself, but you should always strive to be your better self. And the ultimate goal should always be to be our best self. So if you'd care to join me, and that's it for this video. It's not more difficult than that. I can't blame everyone for being stressed. Considering the situation we're all in this year, it's understandable to be very stressed. But what is not, or what we should not accept, is to stay stressed. Remember, we need to get ourselves out of the stressful situation, and that requires clear thinking. But we can't think clearly if we're still too stressed. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. This has been Miko, or Michael, or whatever my name is down there already now. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more. Thanks, and see you in the next video. That video is gonna be next week, but till next time, thanks for watching.